In this first one, Brian, I think this is one that's so popular, and people, I think they get caught up in this early on in their financial journey, and it's chasing the trend.
Yeah, by the way, we will choose for here. I think we're going to use the example of chasing a hot stock.
Sure.
But there's been so many different things in even my own lifetime that you see. It's always chasing the hot dot. Mm-hmm. What's the popular thing? It might be a crypto one year. It might be options another year. It might be a single stock this year. The big thing is these are things that are supposed to make you rich really quick.
So what does the brochure say? It says, hey, finding this next hot stock, finding the next Palantir, the next NVIDIA, or the next Rocket Labs, and figuring it out before it takes off is going to be the thing that's going to lead to wealth. But unfortunately, that's not actually as easy as it sounds. When someone tells you, hey, I've got this stock tip, hey, I've got this hot thing, hey, I've got this thing that you need to know about, they're not actually giving you an investment tip. They're actually giving you a speculating tip.
And that's why it's important for our audience to know there's a huge difference between investing versus speculating. And we actually pulled the definitions for this, is that speculating is definitely a short-term strategy that involves buying and selling assets in the hopes of making that quick profit. Mm-hmm. That doesn't sound like a long-term investor. Nope. And that's why you then look at the other side of the coin. Investing is a long-term strategy that involves holding assets for years, if not decades. But the way I would kind of sum this up, one is kind of gambling, hoping for the big score. The other is hopefully buying something of value and then watching that grow over time and getting the fruits of that investment.
But see, here's the problem. Bull markets can sometimes blend these together. It's not uncommon that in a bull market, everything is going up. So those things that you speculated on may have worked, and someone may talk to you at the cocktail party about the success that they had. And while it may be true, it's likely not replicable. So before you jump in and before you try to implement this, you need to do your own research. Don't just buy some stock or invest in some type of holding simply because someone told you it was the thing to do. If you don't know what it is you're investing in or why your dollars ought to be going into it, maybe it shouldn't take your time.
Well, and that's why I always, is it part of your financial order of operations? Where does this fit into your plan? Because if you're jumping into options, crypto, and all, and you haven't even funded your Roth IRA yet, I mean, what are we doing? Don't fall for the brochure. You actually need to build your financial foundation.
And then if you are going to chase something and you do want to do some level of speculative investing, make sure that you're using fun money. This needs to be the vacation money, not your retirement money, not the dollars that you're depending on for your well-being. Again, don't mishear us. We're not saying that speculating in and of itself is bad, but it gets bad when speculating actually replaces long-term disciplined investing.